everyone, and welcome back. I'm so glad that you guys came over today to hear another message of the day. If it's your first time here, I'm recording kind of like messages of the day. Things that happen to me where I feel like God is just changing me in these like very slight ways, because I can look back over years and know that I have changed and the reasons why, but I thought this would be a really good kind of social experiment to figure out how we really change on a day-by-day basis. And I feel like we weren't meant to live this 24 hours and not make it count, right? So I wanted to document what was going on and like how God was working in my life. So I've been filming a bunch for my cleaning channel. I have kind of like a cleaning lifestyle, hacks, mom kind of a channel. And I have been doing a bunch of work today for that. Trying to get my house back in order after the holiday, and I've been doing some errands and food prep and stuff like that for tomorrow because I'm bringing some breakfast items to our Sunday school. So if you can hear it in my voice, like I'm tired. I've been tired. I think I've done 4 loads of laundry. I have no idea. So the funny thing is, so I've just been doing all this work and I've been filming it, and so I've been moving the camera, doing work, moving the camera, doing work. And it is 11:15 at night, and earlier I was changing over the laundry and I was putting the laundry from the washer into the dryer. So I was kind of sitting on the floor and this thought popped into my head, and it was just like a legit like lightning bolt thought. And it was like, you can choose to be whoever you want to be. So legit, think about that for a second. Like, you can choose to be whatever kind of person that you want to be in this life. You can choose to serve others. You can choose to make a lot of money. You can choose to put your worth in whatever you feel like. You have all of that control. So kind of like free will, right? You have all of this control. And it really just hit me like, oh my gosh, like you can choose to be a good person. Like, you don't need anyone to tell you. You don't need to have grown up that way. Like, it's inside of you. Like, we know the right and the wrong thing to do. I think my thought stemmed because I offered to do something for somebody that most people would deem kind of difficult, I guess you could say, and it would take a lot of my time and I would get nothing out of it. So I thought, but that it never really occurred to me until later on. And I really felt like the right thing to do was to help and to offer my services and to be of service to this person. So it occurred to me today when I was sitting there, just doing these mundane tasks, that you can choose to be whoever you want to be. And I had a doctor that I worked for once, and he would always say he was a really like thin guy, and he really got on people that were like overweight. He was very almost like prejudiced. And he had this really interesting theory though. And he would say, you choose what you put in your mouth. Like, you choose to be a certain weight. Now, I just ate some hummus and some naan bread, so I ain't hating on nobody because I chose to eat that. But he has a really good point. You choose exactly what you want to be by the actions that you do and by the choices that you make and what you do with your resources. So time is a really valuable resource, and to give that away willy-nilly is almost like not smart. But to be of service to another human being is a huge thing. And I just thought, you know what? For me, that outweighed it. Obviously you can put any kind of spin you want on this. It really applies to anything in life. And I just thought it was this moment of thought where a lot of things I know that I have no control over. I know that all these earthly things are not mine. But I do have the choice of what kind of person I want to be in this life and how I want to be remembered and how I want to treat people and what I want to do for them. If I want to be of service, if I don't want to be of service. And those are all choices. So if I choose to say that task is too much and I can't, for whatever reason, help whoever needs help, or I don't even offer the help, then I'm choosing to be a certain person who does not offer help or service. And sometimes people aren't going to ask for it. They're really going to figure things out. We have programmed ourselves in this world to take care of ourselves, and really that you don't need anyone else. Like, that is so ingrained in so many people's minds. It was in mine for so long. But we do need to help each other. We do need to ask people for help, because people are not instinctually just gonna ask, like, can you help me with this? Can you come over? Can you do this? Can you do that? And I really feel like you get to choose who you want to be. So what kind of person are you gonna be? What are you gonna choose? What will they say about you when you're not here? Well, let's face it, it's kind of morbid, but we all go out the same way. So what are you leaving behind? What kind of person are you going to be? And if you think about it, you have a lot of control over that. So that was just my little thought for the day. I know that it's kind of weird. I know it's kind of different. But I just felt like God was telling me, you know what? Like, you get to choose who you want to be. We all have these little choices, and we get to make our own choice, and we get to be the person that we want to be, the person that we ultimately choose to be. And what kind of person is that going to look like for you? I hope that this gave you something to think about, and I hope that you all are having a tremendous, wonderful day. I hope that God is working tons in your heart, in your life, and making you into an amazing person. And I will see you guys in my next brand new video. Bye for now.